Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
Yo! Welcome to LCameraTV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, I got a lot to talk about today, man. Some craziness happened. Finally, a verdict came down for our former owner. I'll definitely get into that, tell you how that happened, because it's a pretty penny. I'm not gonna lie. It's a good chunk of change. You know what I'm saying? And also, our current owner is trying to do a hostile takeover, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So there's a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? It's hectic right now in the Panther, front office, and we definitely gotta talk about it, man. So let's get started. So for y'all who don't know, the few of y'all who didn't watch my earlier videos, which was crazy, but you know what I'm saying, didn't watch my earlier videos, let me give y'all a little recap on why Jerry Richardson had to sell the team. Jerry Richardson initially was the owner of the Carolina Panthers, but stuff came out that he was doing some misconduct. You know what I'm saying? I think he called a black person a racial slur. He said some sexist things to some women, and obviously, you know how that went. You know what I'm saying? The NFL came down, and obviously, basically, he knew that it was over, so he decided to sell the team, and he put Tina Baker as the head of the team for a little while he figured out who's gonna sell the team and all that stuff, whatever. So he was interviewing candidates, whatever. He ended up selling the team to David Tepper, right? But after he sold the team, or during he sold the team, whatever, the NFL was like, listen, even though he's selling the team, we're not letting him get off with this. You know what I'm saying? He's not getting away with this. We're going to investigate. We're going to look into it. And initially, it was a Panthers investigation at first. Then the NFL took over. It was like, we're going to investigate. We're going to figure out what's going on. So now, just recently, the verdict has been made. You know what I'm saying? What happened is basically the NFL was like, we're going to fine this man $2.75 million, right? That's a pretty chunk of change. That's a lot of money, man. Now, mind you, he made, you know what I'm saying, like probably maybe 2.3 billion off the sale. So I guess, he ain't sweating it too much, but still, that is a chunk of change. You know what I'm saying? $2.75 million is a good amount of money. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, he just sold the team. He made a good chunk of change off that. So I don't think he's hurting too much. But I ain't gonna lie, man, that is a pretty big number. So I know Jerry Richardson is, obviously he's past it, whatever, you know what I'm saying. He's probably still going to go to the games, whatever. And a lot of the owners came to his defense, man. A lot of them were like, obviously because it's a boys club, a lot of them came to his defense. A lot of them said, he's a good guy. He shouldn't have to sell the team. But, you know how the NFL does, man. They did, basically, you know what I'm saying, damage control. That's what they did. That's what the PR people are hired for. That's what everybody's hired for, damage control. So they made sure that he sold the team to a guy that they, that's still within their boys club, which is David Tepper, because he was a minority owner of the Steelers. So, to be honest with you, like, this is still the same thing, you know what I'm saying, just a different head. I think Jerry Richardson, definitely needs to do some soul searching and, figure out what's going on. But I'm not surprised because he's an older gentleman, he's from an older time, and it was okay back in the days. So I'm not, I'm not too surprised, but, he does need to modern up his ideals. But yeah, that's a pretty penny he has to pay, $2.75 million. But the NFL couldn't do much else besides fine him, man, because he already sold the team. He has nothing. You can't penalize the Panthers for what Jerry Richardson did. So I mean, he's gonna take that hit, but I don't think he's sweating at all. He's just gonna pay that little money because he got $2 billion. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm paying $2 million and I got $2 billion, I wouldn't mind to pay a little $2 million. So you're gonna pay a little $2 million. And be past this and be done with this. He's probably still going to go to games. He's probably still going to be invited places, you know what I'm saying, like that the NFL owners are invited to. Because he's part of the group, man. So, Jerry Richardson, I know you got hit with this fine. And it seems like a pretty big fine when you think about it. But then when you really think about it, you realize it's not. Because he just made $2 billion. And he's only paying $2 million. So, I mean, I ain't mad at him, you know what I'm saying. The NFL, it is what it is. They're like, hey, man, just find him something big. So, people could be like, we actually did something. So, the other thing I want to talk about is David Tepper, man. Look how ironic this is. David Tepper is trying to do a hostile takeover. Basically, where he's going to buy out, he's trying to buy out the minority owners of the Panthers. Because Jerry Richardson had the majority part, but they still have minority owners. He wants to buy them out. And I'm just like, that's funny to me because David Tepper initially was a minority owner for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And he was there for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, I guess he don't want that trend to continue because now he's trying to buy the minority owners for him. You know what I'm saying? And it's just funny. It's funny how things turn about, man. But I can't be mad at him, man. Like I said, man. it pays to be the big dog, man. And then you don't want, now mind you, obviously with my majority owners and minority owners, you always have this kind of tug of war if they're gonna, overthrow you and all that stuff, whatever. Which I don't think that was the case in this situation, but still, you want to own your whole pie. You don't want to own half of it or more, a little bit more than half. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at him for doing it, whatever. But it's just funny to me, man, because what if somebody did that to you, or what if they kind of pushed you out? You know what I'm saying? Or try to buy you out, whatever. As the Pittsburgh Steelers minority owner, you know what I'm saying? He's from Pittsburgh. He loves Pittsburgh. So it's been, I know he wouldn't like it either. So it's just kind of funny how, the tables is turned. Now you're a majority owner. You kind of want to push out the minority owners when you used to be a minority owner, and the majority owner for the Pittsburgh Steelers didn't push you out. So I don't know, but I can understand it, man. Like I said, it can't be not enough Chiefs. I don't know if you guys heard the saying, where it's too much Chiefs, not enough Indians. And you don't want that scenario where there's too much, owners and not enough, people who are just following, what the owner says. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want nobody you don't want to answer to nobody. You don't want to do all this other crap. And I definitely understand how David Tepper feels, but I just feel like it's ironic that, you basically are hating on people, or getting rid of people, whatever, that are minority owners when you used to be a minority owner. I guess I would expect him to have some kind of sympathy, or just be like, all right, it ain't gonna really do much, They're probably not gonna be involved in too much anyways. So buying them out is kind of like, do you really have to go that far? But I guess that's how he feels, man. He really, he wants to be the head dog. I can't be mad at him for that. Final thing I want to talk about, man, is what's up with Cam, man? Cam hanging out with Julio Jones at a kickball game. He out here hanging out with AB, throwing footballs around. Listen, man, this ain't the NBA, man. We can't be out here recruiting people, whatever, because let's be honest, the franchise tag will stop that off rip. You know what I'm saying? My problem with this, now mind you, I understand Cam is a grown man. He gonna do his thing. He gonna have a good fun. And you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with you hanging out with other receivers. But the problem I have is this. You know what I'm saying? It's the caliber receiver. You know what I'm saying? He's hanging out with some pretty. AB and Julio are arguably the two best receivers in the league. I mean, you could maybe throw Odell in there, or maybe D Hop, which I like. I really like DeAndre Hopkins. But still, them two are probably the two best receivers in the league. You know what I'm saying? Your receivers ain't gonna live up to that. Now, mind you, our receivers ain't that bad, but they're not Julio and AB. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of setting your expectation kind of high. You feel me? You throwing these boys. You looking at what could have been and what might be and stuff like that, whatever. And I don't see that happening. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think there's anything the Panthers could trade the Pittsburgh Steelers to get AB. And I ain't gonna lie, even though Julio Jones is pissed off at the Falcons, I don't see them moving him either. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, listen, bro, we ain't letting you go, because that franchise tag is what it is, and he's still under contract. So you know what I'm saying? Both of them are under contract. So I don't see it happening. And it's just concerning, man, that Cam is out here throwing football. Like, what he should have been doing, in my opinion, is throwing the football with DJ Moore, man, because that's what you're going to be throwing to, man. Don't be putting your expectation up here with AB, and you're going to be throwing to DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not good for Cam, man. Cam will be like, man, why can't you be like AB? And you're going to be like, come on, man, that's AB. You know what I'm saying? So, Cam is living his best life, I guess. You know what I'm saying? He out here having fun, having a good time. But I just, I'm concerned that maybe, you know what I'm saying, you might have a little too much fun. You might be missing, you might be like, man, I wish I had some AB or, Julio over here, you feel me? And I'm not going to lie, I don't see that happening anytime soon. So, Cam, I understand you're going to have a good time. You're going to hang out with different people. I'm all for it. I'm cool with that, man. But just make sure you temper your expectations, man, because I don't want you, you know what I'm saying, seeing the grass on the other side and see how green it is, and then coming back and be like, man, my lawn's trash over here, you feel me? So I don't know, Cam. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with you seeing other people, bro, and then having a good time, riding out, talking about how much sauce and swag y'all got. Cool, you feel me? I'm all cool with that. But like I said, man, at some point you gotta come back home. You gotta come back to Charlotte. You gotta come to Spartanburg and training camp with DJ Moore, Devin Funchess, Torrey Smith, and Curtis Samuel, and Demir Bird, and all these other guys, and you're gonna be looking like, dog, what do I have over here? And I don't think our receiving core is that bad. I really don't think it's that bad, but I just think that, you set yourself up for failure, Cam. You put your expectations too high. When you work out with these ballers like this, man, you're going to be like, dang, dog, this is what I could be having. This is what Big Ben has. This is what Matt Ryan has. You don't want to put that thought in your mind, man, because you got to trust your receivers, and you got to like what you have. You got to think your grass is just green enough. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully Cam gets that, and he can hang out with other people, man, but just tell your expectations, man, because they're not going to be AB and Julio. I'm just letting you know that. Well, that's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share all cool things like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and wherever else. And guys, in the comment section, how do you feel about Jerry Richardson getting charged, fined $2.75 million? Do you think it's too little, too much? I ain't gonna lie, it's too little. The man just made $2 billion, man. You at least gotta charge him like $50 million or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You can't charge him $2.75 million and he just made $2 billion. That's chump change. That makes no sense. Also, get in the comment section, man. How do you feel about David Tepper wanting to be the head, man in charge and buying out all the majority owners? Do you care? Do you don't care? Let me know how you feel about that. And also, guys, get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about Cam Newton throwing the ball to AB and chilling with Julio. I have an issue with this because they're not going. Your receiver's not going to live up to that billing, man. Why are you doing this to yourself? It's like dangling candy in front of your face. No, you can't eat it. Makes no sense to me, man. But guys, merchandise, LCameraTV merchandise, shirts, hats, mugs, all types of stuff. That link is in the description below. The Patreon page, that link is also in the description below. Support me, support the channel. Y'all already know what it is. Check out my dog Renan Steen's video. That's going to be at the end screen, basically all the way at the end of the video. Check that out. You know what I'm saying? Very funny dude, talented. I seen his subscribers been going up. Hopefully they coming from my page because I think you guys really like him. And check out his video. Also, share with your Panther family, friends, anybody Panther related, anybody football related. Let them know we out here. Panther Nation out here. We're going to keep pounding and we're going to make it shake, man. You know what I'm saying? This is our year. I believe that we're going to have a great year this year. So let them know what it is, man. Share my videos. Let them know it's Panther Nation out here, LCameraTV out here. You feel me? And thank you guys for all the support. You know what I'm saying? Shares all NFL fans, all that. You feel me? And I'll see you guys next time.